In this video, we're going to be using Southern Witchcrafts Incorporeal along with the hc&C James Bond scenting oil and, of course, the mighty Weck on straight razor / Shavette Sunday. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. As always, before we get into the content today, a word from our sponsor, Leaf. This video is brought to you by our good friends at Leaf, and you know I love Leaf products. I love using the Leaf, which you've seen me use many times on the channel. I also love using the Twig. You've seen that a lot on the channel as well. If you'd like to save 5%, use discount code IAMCDB right there and save 5% while shopping with the good folks at Leaf. And now, back to the video. And all right, we are back. Let's get into it, and let's start with the soap today, which is Southern Witchcrafts Incorporeal, and this is unscented. This comes to you for $15 for 4 ounces. On our cost chart there, that is $3.75 an ounce, which is a good price. Again, unscented. It is a vegan base. It's very good. I'll put the ingredients for you on the screen right there. I really like the base of Southern Witchcraft. They make a really fine soap, and I look forward to using it today. The scent for today comes to us by way of Hendrix Classics and Company, and this is James Bond. I'll put the notes for you for James Bond right there. Bergamot, jasmine, juniper, patchouli, some of the notes, and this smells beautiful. I used 3 drops in my soap when I was making the lather, and man, it smells great, so I'm really looking forward to using it today. I'll throw a lather shot up right there. The Southern Witchcrafts vegan base is just spectacular. I love using it. I love lathering it. It's easy to work with. It's great. And again, we have the scent going from hc&C, so it's going to be great. By the way, if you make an order from hc&C, use promo code IAMCDB to get a free gift. But keep in mind right now, Pete was in the hospital, or I hope he's out by now. So it might take a little bit to get your order. He has sent out emails to folks who made orders. So we hope Pete gets better soon. Pete, thinking of you, sir. All right. The razor for today is the mighty Weck, which you see me use fairly often here. I absolutely love using this razor. It's just all blade hanging out there, so we look forward to using that today. And also, we're going to announce the winners of the blue series of giveaways. Remember, probably 3 weeks ago, or maybe even longer, I announced some giveaways, and we'll start with the first winner. And the way I did this one was I announced the prizes, and the first winner gets to pick which one he wanted. The second winner gets to pick from the remaining 2, and the third one gets what's left over. And the number 1 winner was, I'll put it up on the screen there, it was Ray Kennedy, who happens to be a new patron. You are the number 1 winner. Go back and watch that blue series of giveaways and pick which one you want, prize package 1, 2, or 3. So Ray Kennedy was the first winner, and let's go ahead and just do the second winner too. The second winner was, we'll put it up on the screen, Brendan, who's also a patron. Brendan is from Maritime Brush Co. So Brendan, you're the second winner. After Ray selects his prize package, I'll reach out to you, then you give me the second one, and then the third winner will be none other than Big Dude Barbas. Big Dude Barbas commented and won, so the Big Dude Barbas will get what's left over. So I hope that's clear, and if any of you 3 guys have any questions on how that works, just send me a DM or email me, cdb@iamcdb.com. All right, let's get into the shave, because we have babbled long enough. Go ahead and mist the face here, and I remind you, the products that I'm using that are available will be linked below. hc&C bowl today, the brush, which is kind of stuck in my mug here because it's got that creamy goodness is sticking to the sides. And man, I'm going to tell you what, this vegan base of Southern Witchcrafts is quite impressive. Quite impressive indeed. That is some creamy goodness right there. I want to tell you, I love using this base. I don't know, every time I use it, I'm just like, man, honestly, tallow or vegan, this is a strong base in terms of ease of use, and the creaminess of the lather just comes, at least for me, rather easily. And so I'm just pretty impressed generally with the way this soap lathers. And for me, you know, ease of use is important. If you have to mess around with soap all day to get it where you want it, you don't necessarily want to do that. And so this one, it just comes along beautifully. Look at that creamy goodness. That is good stuff right there. And we have a great scent in it, James Bond from hc&C. And so just a really nice and pleasant situation here this morning. All right, that's good enough. Put that brush down in there and let's cut this back a little bit, and we will get after it today and hope to have a great shave. Of course, that's the goal every single day, to get a great shave and to enjoy the shave as well. And let's dry off our hands and then get right into it with the Weck. And as I mention every time when I use the Weck, the mighty Weck as I like to call it, the easiest way to assure that you're getting a full-size Weck is to get the sexto blade version. Because the hair shaper versions sometimes are quite small, so keep that in mind. Where do you get a Weck? Mostly on eBay or Etsy or something like that. But beware that the hair shaper versions can be quite small. Now this one is one of the sort of normal size hair shaper, so it's not that small size. But man, what a nice razor this is. And every time I use it, I find that I just really enjoy it. It is a fantastic razor. And sorry, I know the camera sort of focuses funny when I'm using a straight. It's trying to focus on the razor, and so it makes it kind of weird because I'm bringing my hands up. It thinks it wants to focus on something, so sometimes it will look a little weird there, but I hope you'll bear with me. Let's get that little piece down there. And the blade in here is the Kismet blade, which also you can get on eBay. But you can also buy regular like hair shaper blades. Persona makes them. I think there's one called Diane maybe, or something like that. You can get those on Amazon for these, and it's just all blade hanging out there. And again, I always enjoy using this razor. It's probably my favorite overall open blade razor to use. It just works magnificently. You do have to be careful with it, but you know, you have to be careful with every open blade, but more so with this because that blade is thin and it cuts very effectively. And so be careful when putting it to the face there. And just make sure you're minding your technique and not coming in too steep an angle or with too much force. Keep it slow and low, and by low I mean the angle shallow. So keep it slow and shallow, let's put it that way. You know, when you're coming to the face, there's no point in going really hard. Just keep it slow and shallow. And if you do, it will reward you with a very nice shave. You do have to pay more attention. Or at least I find I do. There are guys who just like Dave Card, who just races through shaves. With this thing, I have to be a little more careful because, you know, I only do it once a week now. And I know Art's watching. Art? I know Art's always like, one straight razor shave or Shavette shave is not enough. I really enjoy shaving this way, but honestly, safety razors were my first love, and they also remain my true love. I like using this one, but safety razors have just always been my true love. So after 2020 and 2021, I came back and I was like, you know, let's do more of sort of the foundation of the channel, which is, you know, when I discovered safety razors, that really was a game changer for me, and I'm forever grateful. But I tell you, open blade shaving is fun and challenging, and so give it a shot. If you please, and it's hard to find a better overall open blade shaving instrument than the Weck. And look at that creamy goodness. Tell you what, this is no joke. And the scent on this hc&C is fantastic. So just really nice overall. And I'm always impressed with the ease of use of Southern Witchcraft. It's soft, but it's not goopy. And it just lathers like crazy. You know, honestly, it might be the best vegan base out there. And honestly, it's a contender overall. If you look at that, that is no joke. It is a contender. Definitely would be among the top bases, period, I would say. Oh man, nice. You may find the scents a little challenging. I do as well. But it's a good product. In terms of quality, that is for sure. So if you've never tried it and you find the scents to be maybe a little intimidating, get the unscented, like I have here, and then get yourself some hc&C scenting oils and just scent it however you like. All right, let's wipe off the hands again, and we'll get into the second pass here. Again, I hope you're having an excellent day today. Sure is fun to use the Weck. Again, keep it slow and shallow. That's what I'm going to say from now on. Slow and shallow. You probably hear that feedback there. At least I can. Very nice. When I watch Dave Card and Maddie Lindholm and Frank Stromberg, and actually I think I may have actually seen Johan from Shave & Butcher use the Weck the first. He might have been the first one I actually saw. And then I saw the other guys use them too, and I'm like, I need to get in. I need to try that out. That looks pretty cool. And I've never looked back since. They were right. And I tell you, all those guys were helpful to me when I was learning to shave with an open blade as well. If you watch Dave Card, he has all his sequences down. Like, he just moves from place to place on his face, always the same way, always effectively and smooth. And because he's smooth, it's also fast. Now, I recommend, if you're going to shave with an open blade, that speed not be the #1 priority, you know, when you're learning at least. But those guys can shave very efficiently and very quickly with an open blade. And that is all skill. And also, if you watch David Gonzalez, he is very, he keeps his sequences the same way all the time too. So you can learn something from those guys who, they do things the same way all the time. Very smooth motions, nothing herky-jerky, you know. And you see them doing a lot of times longer strokes. I prefer a little bit of follow-on strokes. That's just what's comfortable for me, but you do it however you like and whatever feels comfortable. Matty shaves with his dominant hand only. You know, I shave with both hands. The other guys mostly shave with, I think Johan, I can't remember. I think Johan shaves with, I can't remember if he switches hands, but he uses an unconventional grip and it works well for him. And those are all really good guys. But David, So Sharp David, is a very smooth open blade shaver too. If you watch his, it looks like he has very soft hands, meaning everything is just a light touch. And it looks, you know, it looks very fluid and smooth. Now, the Stallion hasn't been making videos. He's another guy I learned from. So I learned from many people, really. So plenty of folks to watch to learn open blade shaving if you were interested. Just remember, there is a learning curve associated with it. You can do it, though. Just be careful and keep it. Again, we're gonna, the point to bring home for today is slow and shallow, excuse me. I've already forgot what I intended to say there. Slow and shallow. No need to have these extreme angles and coming in too hot. All right, and I believe that will do it. Let me rinse, and then we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back, and off camera did a warm water rinse, removed the soap, and then we applied our PAA alum. There was no stinging there, so super smooth shave. No nicks, cuts, creepers, sweepers, irritation, bubbles, or troubles. Very nice shave today. Enjoyed it. Following the alum, we did a cool water rinse, and then we toweled off with our Lancaster towel prior to applying the magic made by Thayer's Witch Hazel Cucumber. Had an excellent shave today with Southern Witchcrafts Incorporeal. If you're intimidated by some of the Southern Witchcraft scents, get you some unscented, which this is. Grab yourself some hc&C scenting oils and go to town. This is a really, really good soap. Regardless of whether you prefer vegan or tallow, this runs with them all in my opinion. It's very good stuff. You saw the lather, just superb today. Excellent. The Mighty Weck, also superb and excellent. If you wield it properly, it will deliver or help you deliver a great shave. I really enjoyed that today. And don't forget the winners of the last giveaway. The first choice goes to Mr. Ray Kennedy. Second choice, Brendan. Third choice, Big Duke Barbas. So Brendan and Ray, send me your preference and we'll get that all sorted and get those giveaways sent out. And more giveaways will be coming, have no fear. What did I forget? Oh, I forgot the brush. AP Shave Co brush and our Lancaster Razor Works brush soaking mug. Of course, our hc&C bowl, which we've been enjoying. We're going to finish it out today with the original Southern Witchcrafts Grapefruit. And this scent, man, it is just so good. I love this. This is truly a treat. I don't use this much because I don't know if they'll ever make this particular one again, but whoa, wow. What a scent this is. Whew. Man, there is just nothing like having a great scent to start your day and a great shave. It is just fabulous. And I hope you have a fabulous, I can't even speak. I can't even speak. It's that good, folks. This scent, it's mind-boggling. All right. Thank you so much, folks, for joining me. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.